Alright, we are back. Man, I meant to stream 2 days ago already. But I overslept and I missed my own stream. And I couldn't yesterday because I was playing billiards with a friend. Priorities, am I right? Well, I'm here now, and it's once again an important stream because since the last time we went online, something major dropped. It's not on the live server yet, but it is coming with the next patch, which is in less than 2 weeks. I believe it's. What day is today? Oh, Monday. So it should be, yeah, 1.5 weeks. 1.5 weeks, the next patch is coming. And yeah, it's going to be a big one. Now I tried to load my Twitter, but it's not working. Yeah, it's not working. So you're just gonna have to take my word for it. There's big Udyr changes coming. They are nerfing the awakened Q scalings, and wait, maybe I can find it on my Discord though, because we did share this on the Discord. One check. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Okay. There we go, boys. There we go. Let me just full screen this. Here we go. So there's the Udyr changes. So, yeah, they nerfed the awaken scalings from Q, as you will see, but they added a bunch of stuff to compensate for that. So look at this, right? Q on-hit base damage changed, so that got nerfed, right? The base damage nerfed. Not too bad, because this is pretty much just a revert. This got buffed on Udyr last time Udyr was changed, so this Q on-hit base damage was pretty much a revert. Riot tried to make Q-Max Udyr more playable, because Phoenix Udyr was always just the more favorable option. They tried to increase his base on-hit damage because they're like, well, Udyr is a stat stacking, stat checking, base damage type of character, but it didn't work out for Q-Max. Problem with Q-Max is that it is so tough to apply your damage. It doesn't really make a difference that you have more of it, because Q on hit already had enough damage. The problem is that you're either dead before you can apply your damage, or you're just getting out-kited, right? With Phoenix Udyr, you don't have that much of an issue, because you don't necessarily need to auto-attack to deal damage with your AoE Phoenix. And you're slowing down the enemy by up to 30%, of course, with the Phoenix slow. So this is why Phoenix was always more favorable. Now here come the changes, right? Q on hit reduced. Q on hit bonus AD ratio also reduced. But instead of that, now Q on hit scales with 1.5% max HP. Now don't get confused. This is not talking about the max health damage it deals to enemies. No, this literally scales with Udyr's health now. So building max health gives you more damage on Q, which should open the door to Bruiser Q-Max Udyr and maybe even tank Q-Max Udyr. So think of it like you can build more Bruiser items on Q-Max Udyr now instead of super aggro. So like Sundered Sky, Titanic Hydra, I think is going to be huge. Spear of Shojin, anything that gives health and AD, or maybe just health, right? Could be pretty good. The Q active bonus AD ratio got reduced. The empowered Q bonus AD ratio reduced. Empowered Q now scales again with 1% per 100 bonus HP. I think this is meant to say per 1000 bonus HP, because otherwise it would be a bit broken. And empowered Q lightning AP ratio reduced from 0.8 per 100 AP to 0.6. So empowered Q pretty much got nerfed unless you buy some health, right? But that is not a problem. Like I said, Awakened Q had enough damage already. What was missing for Q-Max Udyr was utility, right? He just didn't have the utility to keep up in team fights, or with how the game has evolved. And now here come the utility changes, okay? For the first time ever in history, W shield now scales with 50% bonus AD. That is a crazy one. Yo, what's up, man? Yeah, W shield now scales with 50% bonus AD. This is the first time in history. W shield from Udyr has always, for like the 15 years this champion has existed, always scaled with AP, never with AD. And this changes with the coming patch. They're giving it bonus AD, and this is insane for multiple reasons, okay? For multiple reasons. So, first off, there was always some sort of dissonance between QMax Udyr and Phoenix Udyr. So when you were playing Phoenix Udyr, you had the damage of your Phoenix and you had the tankiness of the turtle. But when you played QMax Udyr, you had the damage of your Q, but the turtle was still kinda shit. Turtle gives you lifesteal for 2 auto attacks, and yes, the more AD you have, the stronger the lifesteal is, but that doesn't change the fact the shield still sucked. There should be more of an equilibrium between the two stances. Qmax shouldn't be much better than Rmax, and Rmax shouldn't be much better than Qmax, right? I don't think they will ever achieve that, but this is a good attempt, right? Because now our W scales with AP as well as AD. And this is especially interesting for hybrid Udyr builds, because Riot is doing a lot in the hybrid department right now. But it gets better, right? Empowered W shield, of course, also scales with AD. Interestingly enough, though, the empowered W heal also scales with bonus AD, which means when you use your awakened turtle and you have that health regeneration, that scales with AD now. It's gonna be pretty insane. Like a full AD Udyr can have massive shields like Riven on a short cooldown. I think building lifesteal going top lane Bruiser Udyr could be a fucking menace the coming patch. Now, and the most interesting change to me personally, and the one Udyr needs the most, is saved for last. E speed now scales with 5% per 100 bonus AD. Empowered E now scales with 10% per 100 bonus AD. Udyr's E has more movement speed. This is something I've been yapping about ever since Udyr got reworked over 3 years ago. When Udyr got reworked, they changed his E movement speed from being consistent movement speed to decaying movement speed. Riot thought it was fine for Udyr's movement speed to be crippled because he now has a slow on his Phoenix, which the old Udyr didn't have. But it felt terrible. On Phoenix Udyr, and if you build a movement speed item, it's bearable. On Qmax, it sucked. So they said, okay, to help Qmax out, we're putting AD scalings on his E movement speed, which is just crazy. Fucking crazy. Movement speed scaling with AD. I don't think we have any like this in the game. This is fucking nuts, okay? Now, all that being said, this sounds amazing for QMax Udyr, and I will start playing more QMax Udyr with these changes, hitting the live server, but at the end of the day, for like 90% of the games I play Udyr, I play Phoenix Udyr because I'm just more comfortable with that playstyle. I like Phoenix Udyr a ton more. But I still want to use these changes. I want to... Yeah, I want to have a piece of the cake, right? I'm an Udyr main. Udyr gets buffed and I don't get to have anything just because I play Phoenix. Well, that's not fair. So I got to thinking. To use these changes, all you have to do is incorporate a little bit of attack damage in our item build. So I got to thinking, if I'm playing Phoenix Udyr, what AD items can we build? And I came up with this little list. Can we make this a bit bigger? I don't think we can. Well, it doesn't get much bigger than this. Okay, so these are the items I consider the most playable on Phoenix Udyr, right? Trinity Force is a Sheen item. Obviously, it's good on Udyr. It gives movement speed. It's nice to have, right? It doesn't go too much into AD, but it gives a little bit of AD. And it would give us bonus movement speed, not only on hit, but with the coming patch, where our AE scales with AD, it will give us a little bit of bonus movement speed, right? The idea is pretty much, can we build this item on Phoenix without griefing? The best item of this bunch, I think, is Spear of Shojin. Because Spear of Shojin not only gives you 45 attack damage, which would be like, I think, 5% movement speed. On top of that, it buffs the damage of your abilities by 12%. So although it is an AD item, it buffs Phoenix damage. So it's still like we had an AP item if we build Spear of Shojin, and our auto attacks deal a little bit more damage. Obviously, Sunlit Sky, a little bit more sustain in the fights, always good. Static Shift with the coming patch is going to be a hybrid item giving attack damage and ability power, while also applying on hits twice. So this could be interesting. It doesn't give any health or resistances though, so we can only build this if we get ahead. Death Stance should always be a good late game option as a third or fourth item. I think we can build Death Stance on Phoenix Udyr. Titanic Hydra, you know, we can make use of those tank buffs, and also an auto attack reset on Udyr is not bad. That being said, I wouldn't go Titanic Hydra if the enemy has a lot of max health shredding enemies. Yeah, well, that wasn't Umbral. What was the name? Endless Hunger? Endless Hunger, not that good, but it gives you tenacity. And if you don't have any other sources of tenacity, I could see you building this one. Then we have Experimental Hexblade, which gives movement speed and attack speed. It's a nice utility item for Udyr. After casting Awakened, we have more mobility in the team fight. And obviously it gives us attack damage, which goes nicely with the coming changes. Last but not least, we got Hullbreaker. Now, Hullbreaker, I would only suggest you build if you have Dusk and Dawn in your item build already, and the enemy doesn't have too many max health shredders. Once again, if you build too much health without having any resistances, you're going to be a one-shot, right? Also, Hullbreaker has a 5 auto attack on hit effect. If you don't have Dusk and Dawn, it's going to take forever on Phoenix Udyr to trigger the on hit effect of Hullbreaker, which doesn't make it worth it. So, if you want to build Hullbreaker, only do it if you have Dusk and Dawn and some pieces of resistances already, or the enemy doesn't have a lot of max health damage. Now, I realized I'm yapping for way too long again, so let's stop yapping and get to clapping. The plan today is I want to get in some games with Udyr in the jungle or top lane, and we're going to try to play Phoenix Udyr with AD items. Our first item should be AD. I think I'm going to try Trinity Force and Spear of Shojin for the most part, because I like those the most, but we'll see. We'll see what works. In Arena it's going to be nuts. Oh yeah. Most people like to play QMax Udyr in Arena anyway, right? Oh yeah. Stacking AD and getting more movement speed. Yeah, that should be fun. That should be fun for sure. Alright, let me grab my playlist real quick. That was loud. Alright. Move this over here. There we go. It's definitely interesting that Riot is leaning into hybrids more now. I could definitely see hybrid Udyr working in the coming patch. Riot is buffing like every hybrid in the game. They're actually bringing it back. First with Gunblade, now with Static Shift, now the champion changes. Yup, hybrid is coming. Okay, so first game we got filled top lane, we didn't get jungle, which is pretty uncommon. Usually you get jungle if you queue for it. I think we'll be fine though. We'll be fine. We might have to go phase rush, depending on the matchup. Because there's some all-in matchups that Udyr really doesn't like and he needs to get the fuck out of. Recently I played against Darius and I fucking annihilated this guy, but only because I had Phase Rush. Whenever he hooked me, I stunned him, activated Phoenix and just got the fuck out, right? And with the coming patch, they're removing Phase Rush, and we can't do that anymore. And I feel like there's some top lane matchups who are just not gonna be playable without Phase Rush. Some matchups will just be completely fucked. I'm not sugarcoating anything here. Top lane Udyr is taking a big hit with Phase Rush being removed. Okay, this is Fiora top, so we definitely don't need Phase Rush. We need to pick some stuff up so she doesn't out-trade us. We could take Grasp. We could go for Conqueror as well. But I'm liking Grasp here. I'm liking Grasp. Can go Shield Bash. Yeah, Shield Bash is always great. And then again... Maybe we go Font of Life for like disgusting amount of lane sustain. This could be some technology. Let me try that out. We definitely need Mana Rec, so we either go Mana Flow Band or we go Presence of Mind, and then we can pick up some ability haste as well. Like this. Yeah, I think I like that. Overgrowth. It's good. Second Wind. Font of Life. Go double health scaling. I go Ignite. I want to take Teleport, but I feel like Fiora is gonna pick Ignite, and I don't want to be in a matchup where my enemy has Ignite and I don't. Yeah, she has Ignite. And she's playing Press the Attack. Very aggressive. You know, half the time I take Ignite top lane, it's not even about me wanting kill pressure on the enemy. It's more about I don't want the enemy to have kill pressure on me, right? Because if the enemy knows I have Ignite and they are low on health, they don't want to take a fight where they die as well. They don't want to trade 1-for-1. But I swear to God, if you go Teleport and they have Ignite, they play so aggressive. Like, it's stupid. Ignite, taking Ignite, it's a way to keep the opponent honest, right? If you keep the opponent honest and stop him from doing some bullshit, playing too aggressive, it's a much more chill lane. I don't plan to kill my opponent here. I will trade with him, and if I out-trade him and happen to kill him, great. But I pretty much just want to farm. I want to farm and get platings. And I want to limit test Spear of Shojin Udyr or Trinity Force. So I don't think Trinity Force is the better option. I think Spear of Shojin. I think Spear of Shojin is the best AD Phoenix item. Khajiit Merchant Udyr is interesting. Why is that? Is something changing for Khajiit Merchant? Khajiit Merchant Udyr is always interesting. I could do this item build right now, but then I wouldn't be building. Motherfucker, bro, he's so boring. See, this is exactly what I mean. This is exactly what I mean, bro. People play Ignite, Press the Attack top lane, and they play so fucking aggressive. God. Yeah. First game of the day, boys. Cut me some slack. Hi, what is changing with Udyr? Udyr is getting health scalings on his Q, and he's losing AD and AP scalings. He is also getting AD scalings on his W and on his E movement speed. So what we're trying right now is we want to play Phoenix Udyr. We want to play Phoenix Udyr with AD items. I think it's possible. Well, not with only AD items, but our first item should be an AD item, so we can make use of the movement speed buffs. Unfortunately, I got filled top lane. I did queue for jungle, and now I'm playing against the press the attack, ignite top laner, which is just the worst kind of top laner. It's just the worst kind of top laner to play against. Set, Renekton, Fiora, they all do it. Press the attack, ignite, and they just run at you and stat check you. Boring bullshit. We'll take it as a warm-up game. It's fine. We're gonna suck the first game, it is what it is. Well, that was an easy bait. Look how aggressive this Fiora is, bro. What a freak. What a fucking freak, bro. Look at this wave he's losing, my god. But he's not gonna lose all of it. But some at least. Not a bad back. He lost the cannon minion and like three smaller minions. Oh, you mean Khajiit Merchant Udyr is a Phoenix build. Well, it used to be a Phoenix build. I think last time I played it, I actually played it on QMax. And we built Eclipse. Yeah, it's definitely a buff for Khajiit Merchant Udyr if you put it like that. Yeah. Yeah, he gets a bunch of 80 scalings now on his W and his E. God. Yeah, Fiora is gonna be fucking boring to play against. Just perma-aggressive, huh? That's okay. That's it. That is why we brought Ignite. At least he can't tower dive us. He would die to my Ignite. I'm missing my cannon minion for that, bro. I don't think that's worth it. Well, I got the kill, okay, it's worth it. It really hurt me in my soul to walk past my cannon minion, bro. That really hurt me deep in my soul. Hey, but it's good this Diana is like punishing this perma aggro Fiora. All she does is trade and shove in. Am I not getting that flading? Oh, I was about to say. I was about to say, bro. Okay, I can get this, and that. I think cloth armor is definitely an option here. We don't really need tenacity against this enemy team, because there's not much you can do with tenacity here. The hard CC that they do have can't really get reduced with tenacity. Because Lee Sin has a knockback and Malzahar has a suppression, and both of them can't be reduced. The only thing we would reduce is like Karma's... oh, I misplayed that one. The only thing we could reduce is Karma's Brute. I don't think we're gonna be the main target. Missing a lot of minions here. Fiora's still a wave behind me though, what the fuck. I've missed so many minions because I'm being shoved on a tower. What a weirdo, man. I don't like this Fiora. You might have picked up on that little side fact there. I do not like this Fiora. I'm just gonna awaken Turtle Traitor the entire time to milk her for Grasp of the Undying sticks.
An ally has been slain.
I'm not flashing that. If I die, I die, bro. If I die, I die. That's not worth my flash. If I flashed there, they would have just dived me afterwards. I still get my plated steel caps, and then I should start being pretty much invincible. Well, Lee Sin has no ult, they should win this. Oh, but Fiora's ult came back up. Well, that's a bummer. I guess you can call that one top gap. Ah, of course. Oh, for what it's worth, farm-wise and turret plating-wise, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, we can trade even with her now. Matter of fact, I might be winning these trades too. The plated steel caps were a big help. The matchup should be turning around. I don't get an assist for that. Christ. I don't think I have the time to go for plating. Lee Sin could be here. Well, he was close. Wasn't here, but close. Okay, on my next recall I need 700 gold. So let's try to stay in lane for a little longer. I think 3 points in W should be enough. Let's max Phoenix now so we can actually fight back. What a game, bro. 10 minutes into the game and we have 21 deaths. What a massacre, huh? Yeah, we're winning trades now. Fiora uses ult in a really weird way. Yeah, bitch. plated steel cap differential. I hate to do it to ya, but the way you played was plain disgusting. Had to put a stop to it. Nothing personal, kid. I can grab one. Alright. Fiora might stop my recall here. Because I don't have a wave to stop her. So she checks this burst. She doesn't. Okay, good. Got my pickaxe, just as planned. Could TP back in. Yeah, I should. She's definitely looking to take some platings too. She's starting to fall behind.
Ionia's fate is my own. Blazing Phoenix.
Dude, I'm gonna be so fucking OP once I finish my Spear of Shojin. I don't have any ability power right now to buff my Phoenix damage, and I still easy out-trade her. Wow, I misplayed that one. I played that one so poorly. Ooh, she missed her Q. Can't miss your Q like that, Fiora. Fiora misses her Q, she doesn't get the cooldown reset on it. And then she's like a fish on dry land. Oh. Dang, he got me, I think. Oh! Yeah! Get him, minions! Get him! Oh my god. They fucking surrounded him, pushed him into the tower. Oh, nice. Wow, this guy is fat as fuck, huh? That's a problem for later. Let me get some slow resistance. Weapons Blade should be good. If I dodged that last Lee Sin Q, I would have lived. And if he would have dove in me then, he would have died 100%. I'll take an even trade there though. Dodging Lee Sin Qs when you're slowed is not that easy. I need to get this tower. It would be really cool if I could get Diana's help on that. Okay, well, Diana is not helping. That's fine. I guess I'll take it by myself. There we go. Now we can fight. Now we both don't have turrets anymore. Now we can fight for real. I don't even need my ignite anymore. I'm just absolutely stat checking her. Dude, up until my Spear of Shojin wasn't finished, it was tough. But now that I have my Spear of Shojin, it's fucking broken. You can stack up the passive of this item in the minion wave. And as long as you stay in combat, the stacks just stay up. I consistently have 12% more damage on my abilities. It's pretty nutty. Alright, I'm out of here. It's enough action for me at least, for now. So far, I'll say Spear of Shojin, Phoenix, Udyr working pretty well. I'd like to test it out in the jungle. But every now and then getting out of your comfort zone, not bad either. Alright, let's get some ability power items. So our Phoenix deals some actual damage. And we don't have our AD scalings yet. That comes coming patch. So building more AD items won't do us any good right now. Liandry's is always good, but they don't have a lot of enemies stacking health, I guess. A few. Team is dying. Not good. Ah, you underestimated my damage. It's the first time we meet this game, so I'll forgive you this time. You go back to base and think about what you did. Next time you better respect. I love doing Scuttle Crab when I'm the top laner. Just a little bit of extra cash. Deny the enemy jungler. Look, he was coming this way. Deny the enemy jungler. Get some vision on objectives. Alright, they might be on their way top lane. So I better head out. I don't think I want to go Liandry's. I'm not feeling like Liandry's. It's not bad here, but it's so basic, you know what I mean? And I feel like there could be a better item. Cosmic Drive is always good. That's rude. Okay, now I'm in trouble. God damn, I can't fucking move with this perma slow. This guy has Rylai's. I'm not sure Cosmic Drive would help there. It gives us movement speed, but it doesn't give us any slow resistance, like that much blade. Surely Lee Sin isn't here anymore, right? Yeah, he actually was mid. I could have engaged Smalza. How annoying. Okay, I recall so I can TP to my team. I hope it's not too late then. I don't think they need my help actually. Malza without ult walking up is a bit of a freebie. Yeah, I'm picking up Liandry's later. I'm going Cosmic Drive now because I feel like movement speed is gonna make a healthy difference here. I heard you messing with my mid laner. Not cool, bro. Not cool. Come on, man. Everyone is running from me. It gets old at some point. Real old. It's always kick away, run away, dash away. They respect the deer too much. fuck? Did not expect Malzahar to ult me. I guess I don't have magic resistance yet.
Stability and strength. The world will move for us.
I want to run this guy down so bad, but there's no way Malzahar's ever alone. Shit. Yeah, we might have to pick up a magic resist item. This Malzahar is starting to be a problem. You know, we haven't fought Fiora in a long time. She's 2 levels behind now. How about a little reunion? Nah, don't run away. Fiora, you're my oldest friend here. Fiora, we go way back. Everyone has been running away from me. You remember me from lane phase? Don't run. Don't run. Fine. I'll take a flash. Is this cyberbullying? Man, I'm having high ping. What the fuck? Hope it's not affecting the stream. That would suck. What the fuck is wrong with my ping? Oh yeah, it's affecting the stream a little bit. I think sometimes I'm high pinging because of my new flatmate. I can't wait, bro. In 5 months I'm moving out. I'll have my own internet, my own apartment. Christ. What the fuck? Okay, ping is going down now. Think I can catch this Fiora lacking? This Fiora wants to take a fight so badly, but not with me. Look, she instantly engaged my mid laner. Fiora, if you're not taking a fight with me, you're not taking a fight with anyone. I hope that's understood. Well, I'm gonna be late for this team fight. That's a shame. Can't fight this alone. They have too much CC. Yeah, don't get isolated now. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, building more movement speed I think was the choice for sure. More movement speed on the deer, that's always smooth gameplay. Okay, we've got Cosmic Drive coming up now. And I want to pick up a magic resist item next. And then I can get one more AP item last. I think I'm just gonna build a Negatron Cloak, but not build it out, so I can get more ability power. Because I feel like I'm in a little bit of a carry position. Like, we're completely gapping this Fiora, right? I'm level 17, she's level 14. If I enter a team fight, I'm a bit of a problem. But only if I build right. So yeah, here's what we'll do. We'll get ourselves a Negatron Cloak. We have magic resistance, and then we build ability power because we need carry type of damage. Nice poke. I think I stay here while my team does Baron. So they won't realize we're doing it. Oh my god, are they done yet? Oh, thank god. I couldn't stop the enemy much longer. I will say I'm pretty happy about my first team of today not being emotional. Oftentimes, you know how it is in League of Legends, you get the teammates that get emotional. And then they don't want to play the game anymore. Not these teammates so far, they're trying the best. And isn't that all you can ask for? A team trying its best. I need help on this, by the way. That is literally the soul for the enemy. We can't let them have this. I'm gonna do the zoning again. You take the objective, boys. Ethan is gonna jump this wall. Or is he? Guess he didn't like me sitting on that ward. I still don't have magic resistance, so I need to kind of watch out not to get caught by Malzahar here. I need to buy my magic resistance right now, and then I can play much more reckless. Now we can build ability power. Everything going according to plan. And I swear to god, the Spear of Shojin is doing work.
Shut down.
Yeah, Liandry's is good now, I think. Look, this guy got a health item, this guy got 2 health items, she got 1 health item, health item, health item. So we get a lot of value out of the Liandry's burn. Oh, you want to fight me, huh? Ah, you bitch boy. Not you, you're not melee. I was looking for Lee Sin, Fiora. Okay, I was looking for you. Now that you made a misplay. Woo! Okay. We are so back, baby. Can you imagine I actually started this game 0-1, burning my summoner spell? Yeah, boy. Not bad at all. Look, I did most damage on my team. Well, I was farming the enemies a little bit. But I was also farming minions, I think. Yeah. I don't have the most farm in my team. I guess I was fighting champions a lot. Not bad at all. I'm thinking right now, should we try to get jungle again to test Spear of Shojin further? Or do we try out one of the other AD items on Phoenix Udyr? Like, I think Trinity Force on Phoenix Udyr could be so nutty. So I want to try that one out. Yeah, let's take a look at Trinity Force real quick. Yeah, here's the thing with Trinity Force, right? Oh man, you can't even see. God, I hate the League client. I hate the League client. You always gotta go to LOL Wiki if you want to see anything. Like, imagine just wanting to look up the stats of an item. Here we go. So, Trinity Force, right? Gives us a little bit of attack damage, not a lot. That is the one thing I don't like about this, because the whole idea is Udyr is getting 80 scalings. Let's build an 80 item on Phoenix. But Trinity Force only gives 36 attack damage, which is, I think, the least amount of attack damage out of any of these items. All of these give more. I think. Pretty sure, pretty sure. Actually, let me check. Where is... Oh, forget about it. Forget about it. Okay, so... But it gives ability haste and health as well. Those are good stats. And what I like most is the damage of the Spellblade scales with our base AD. Alright? So... we don't need to build any attack damage for the sheen damage of Trinity Force to deal a lot of damage. No matter how much attack damage you build on Udyr, the sheen effect of Trinity Force always deals the same amount of damage. 200% of your base AD. So I think this makes it very viable on Udyr. And I think it's forgivable that it doesn't give that much attack damage, since we are building the attack damage to get more movement speed, but it also has the passive that on hit we gain 20 bonus movement speed, right? The only downside would be we don't get a lot of attack damage for the scaling of our W, so our turtle will be a bit weaker. At the end of the day though, Trinity Force is an aggressive item. If we wanted to play safe, we could just build Sunlit Sky or Spear of Shojin, any of these others, really. I'm thinking, could I try out Sunlit Sky? Okay. The build path is not that bad. Like, we don't want Heartbound Axe on Phoenix Udyr, but Phage is a really good starter item, and Sheen, of course, as well. And maybe we can just get the money to finish Trinity Force at that point, without having to build into Heartbound Axe. Let's queue up. Wow, that was fast. Okay, we got jungle this time. Swear to God, you can't find shit in this list. Where the fuck is Sunlit Sky? Am I stupid? There it is. Sunlit Sky. What else are we looking for? Yeah, no, that's pretty much it for now. So yeah, Experimental Hexblade gives 40 attack damage, while Trinity Force gives 36. At the same time, Hexblade only costs 3k gold, while Trinity Force costs 3.3k gold. So 300 more. Sunlit Sky is also 200 gold cheaper, while giving 45 attack damage, the most of all. So if we wanted to absolutely maximize our new scaling, Sunlit Sky would be the best option. Maybe I'll try out Sunlit Sky. Because this ability is 2. Nice. Yeah, I think Sunlit Sky is a clear winner here. What were the Spear of Shojin stats again? Okay, yeah. Yeah, Spear of Shojin is a fucking stat monster as well. Is that the angle though? Get the absolute most stats on the items? Is that the play? I think I want to run Phase Rush. There are some enemies I'd like to kite. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh, could the enemies have any more damage, please? Oh my lord. Crap. Oh boy. Okay, so usually this wouldn't be much of a problem. I could be playing full AP Udyr and building Zhonya's. So Naafiri, Shyvana, Talon, they can't all in me. I'll just drop Phoenix and go Zhonya's. But we want to try AD Udyr. I can't really go Spear of Shojin or Sunlit Sky and then instantly go into an AP item because that's gonna be 2 health items but no resistances. So the plan is gonna be similar here like last game. The enemies did way too much damage to me, so after Spear of Shojin I instantly had to go Deadman's Plate. We're gonna do something similar here. We're gonna pick up Sunlit Sky and then go an armor item instantly because they have tons of attack damage. Movement speed. Kolthrag, what's up? Long time no see. No fault of yours. I haven't been streaming at all. I'm back now though. Your estranged Uncle Udyr has come back.
In balance, all things thrive. Autumn's wind.
Alright. This should be really, really good in mid to late game. We might struggle early game because they have so much damage, bro. Really, if I'm going to... like, if I'm getting into any fights with these champions, I think I'm trying to trigger my Phase Rush and just head the fuck out. Unless we're hard winning a fight already. But I'm really just looking to farm into the mid game here, because I don't think we're winning. I don't think we're winning any of these fights. It's just too much. Strange uncle is the fun uncle, true. Not the responsible one, but the fun one. Karma got nerfed 2 times in a row. Hard times, right? Hard times. I feel ya. You know, I've been playing Udyr for... fuck. 13 years now? 12 or 13 years. I've been playing Udyr, right? And I've been with him through thick and thin. Now that's not saying Udyr has received a lot of nerfs or buffs, changes, right? Riot barely looks at Udyr ever since he got reworked. That changed. He's getting more changes. Matter of fact, next patch he is getting big changes. But the game around him changed a lot, right? It just used to release champion after champion that felt like it was hard countering Udyr, and it just kept playing Udyr. Or I keep losing item builds, you know? Next patch, Riot is deleting Konga Udyr because they're removing Trailblazer. The item, the support item Trailblazer is getting removed from the game. I'm just losing Konga Udyr, one of my babies, one of my children. They're just removing it. Officer Udyr with Everfrost and Predator. Deleted. Doesn't exist. So I feel your pain. There's thick times and there's thin times. Sometimes it's tough to play the champion you like. But you should never play your champion just for the fact of it being strong. I think that's one thing to take away from it. You play your champion because you like the playstyle and or the build variety or the character. That's the right reasons. Dang it. Didn't get all these minions, but it's worth for the experience alone. Could gank top lane here. That is looking delicious. His Naafiri is going in deep. Nice bait from my Riven. Easy money. There you go. Don't say I never did something for you. See you in 20 minutes when you flame me and call Jungle Gap. Wing! Can't wait for that. Man. You know, League of Legends is funny because everyone gets amnesia. I don't know what's funny about that. that would be really sad if actually everyone got sick with amnesia. But you know what I mean, right? You do some laners a favor. Maybe you even traded roles with them or something like that, and they're thankful. Fast forward 20 minutes and you're like the worst jungler they ever had. And it's your fault you're losing the game. Haven't played Leagues in a week, but Karma lives in my heart. You know, that kind of reminded me of something. Wow, the picture is years old. I'm not even sure you could find it. But there was this guy who got an Udyr tattoo, and he tattooed the stances of Udyr on his fingers, like QWER. He got on his fingers and then stylized them, like tiger was like orange, the turtle was green. I was like, man, that must suck if this guy played until the rework. Because all of a sudden there is no tiger anymore. And on Spirit Guard the tiger is blue now. Like that's gotta blow. Am I on a ward? Ah no, this guy just got the 6 stance. God damn. Ah shit. Why didn't I see that coming? Ah, good enough. Oh, not good enough. Bad. I got his flash and his ignite. I'm not gonna lie, I think I shit myself a little when that when that talent popped his adaptive force potion. I was like, wow, this guy's going all in. He wants to see me dead as fuck. And this Riven doesn't have TP and she's recalling on this? You lose this much? For free? What the fuck? I want to play around grubbies, but I want to get red buff first, just so I have the best chances of fighting someone. if they start making problems. Okay, boys, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. If I would have built AP items, we easy triple kill there. I want to try AD items on Phoenix, but my Awakened Phoenix barely did any damage there, because I don't have any AP items. I have AP items there, we triple kill. But you know, testing is not just about the good changes, right? Testing is also about seeing what doesn't work. And what doesn't work is early fights. Yeah, my auto attacks hurt a bit more, but in moments where I cannot engage one auto attack, and I only have my Awakened Phoenix, I'm losing lots of damage. Okay, we're pretty close to Sundered Sky, and I'm hoping with the heal of Sundered Sky, I should be able to stay in fights for longer and apply my auto attacks. That should help with having less damage on Phoenix. Oh, I'm on a ward here. What the fuck? What the hell?
Until there is balance,
Has been slain.
Oh shit, I don't think I win this actually. Bro, there's 4 people bot lane? Are we serious? Okay. That sucks. Yeah, I can't touch Ashe Senna. This is... They giga kite me. I might have to pick up Boots of Swiftness. Yeah, these enemies perma slow me, but they don't have a lot of hard CC. Yeah, I'm picking up Boots of Swiftness next, for sure. Maybe we go Deadman's Blade again as well. I really need slow resistance against them. Talon is 5-0. That's gonna be a bit of an issue, isn't it? Oh my god, do I have no ability haste? Why did that Phoenix take years to come out? I have 10. Yeah, not having a lot of ability haste on Udyr feels shit. Okay, should just put a ward down there. That sucks. Why'd you have Shyvana to be here, man? Oh, you shitting me.
Shut down. An ally has been slain.
Man, the enemies sure are roaming a lot. Yeah, there goes my red buff. Oh my god. Yeah, this game is tough. This game's tough. If there's one thing I hate is if I'm getting counter jungled. Because there needs to be a consistent thing you can count on as a jungler. And that's your basic income. They strip away your gold income. And what the fuck is left? You're forced to gank, even if the ganks can't work.
We fight to protect our own. Springs grow.
Nice, that's some money in our pockets. And in our Twitch's pocket. I think Twitch might just be the perfect AD carry here. If this guy knows anything about positioning, we should have a good chance in winning this game. The enemy might have 2 assassins, but our AD carry literally goes invisible. So, if the assassins are forced to engage us in a fight, and then Twitch pops up, that's pretty much perfect, right?
We look after what's ours.
Okay, so Shyvana and Talon are gonna take this fight, right? Can we win this? Let me hit the eye, please. Oh my god. And this is why we took Phase Rush, but I don't think it's gonna help me much against Talon. And new Shyvana E slows now. And look at this fucking damage. Look at this bullshit, by the way. Equal parts physical, magical, and true damage. Yeah, good luck building tank against that bullshit. That's gonna be fun. That is gonna be so fun in your games. I can't imagine why she has a 25% ban rate, Riot. You just keep making champions with max health damage and mixed damage. Teemo support? Yeah, I think the Teemo and Twitch are like premates or something. And they're doing like the invisible poison bot lane. They're doing like a thematic bot lane, right? I think that's what they're doing. I think we should use this Herald to get the mid lane tower. And that should help us gain the other towers as well. Oh, we might even... Yeah, no, we need the Herald. I'm dropping it. Get out. Run. Fly, you fools. Don't take the fight. Shyvana's broken as fuck. I can't tell if Sundered Sky feels much worse than Spear of Shoten. I think Spear of Shoten is the perfect item to Phoenix Udyr if you want to build AD. But we are playing from behind, so it's a bit harder to tell. We're going to have to give this Drake. This what it is. They're all bot lane. This should have been our moment to actually take the top lane tower. It wasn't recalled though. The macro gaming is not too immaculate. That's okay, that's what I'm here for. It's not even that bad that we are behind, because we got all the grubs. It's a point that I really like to drive home a lot of times. That it's okay if you're behind, if you can get grubs. Because you having grubs means enemy doesn't have grubs. And what that means is essentially you can just stall the game for much longer. They don't have turret damage, right? Bro, what the fuck is your problem? Dude! Yeah, not even Phase Rush gets me out of that. Hey! Wait, we get a 1k gold shutdown though. I guess Talon chased me a bit too far. Once I have Deadman's Blade, I might actually get out of these situations. Are you on live or PvE? I'm on live. I'm just testing AD items on Udyr. So I'm not playing with the changes yet. I've had a pretty good game with Spear of Shoujo and Udyr already though. I'm pretty much just testing out AD items on Phoenix Udyr. Just now we had Spear of Shoujo and Udyr top lane. That went really, really well. I want to try out Spear of Shoujo in the jungle as well. And I also would like to try Trinity Force. It would make me so happy to see Trinity Force make a comeback on Udyr. Especially on Phoenix Udyr, because it just used to be the go-to item on Udyr. If you didn't know what to build on Udyr, Sheen items, and especially Trinity, it was always good. Always, 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 right? And then, I remember actually when the rework hit, the first day on rework Udyr, I just played Trinity Force. Because I didn't know what to do. Udyr was a new champion to me, and Trinity Force was home. Trinity Force was comfort. So yeah, it would be pretty cool if Trinity Force makes a comeback on Phoenix Udyr. I can definitely see it. Gamers, move up! Man, you're slow. Twitch didn't even get an assist. I will say that Sundered Sky damage is not too shabby. Having a little bit of damage on your auto attacks on Phoenix, it gives you more impact, you know? With Phoenix being only overtime damage. Oh great, he's gonna jump the wall, isn't he? Yeah. There he goes. Whoop! Parkour, parkour, parkour. Don't chase him, bro. We're never gonna catch him. Just get ready for Drake. Stupid ass talent champion. Alright, we need some ability power to start carrying the game. I think this Zonios is a good choice against these all-in champions. Nice one. He actually lived there too. Oh, that's sad. There's not much you can do about an Ash arrow now, is there? Nice, good cleanup. Okay, I have a good team here. Let's go. I don't have any tenacity, but Ash Arrow shouldn't hit me too much this game, I think. What exactly is the plan here, Twitch? You think Shyvana's not gonna swoop in there? Well, unless Teemo zones, this could work. Never mind, Teemo jumps in. Well, Shyvana was really just farming her creeps. Okay. Never mind, good job on taking Drake. Maybe I'm just grumpy. Maybe I'm out of touch. But I think this is one of the weirdest item builds I had in a while. I'm going a bruiser item into a tank item into a mage item. I mean, that's just Udyr peak, isn't it? You know, while we're doing this, we should start picking up, what was this rune called? Get off my Teemo, please. I won't ask again. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. The assassins got to my Twitch. I guess I ran too deep. What the fuck? Wait, they're doing Baron as 3 people? What is this bronze shit game, bro? What is happening? So now Fury is just recalling right in front of my face instead of recalling hiddenly to stop the Yasuo on taking inhib at minute 25. Meanwhile, 3 of them are taking Baron. Yeah, this is some bronze shit, bro. How can you predict this? My team didn't even ping Baron. No one is thinking here they're doing Baron. I wanna farm my jungle, but I don't want my team to get caught again. I especially need to stay with my Twitch. He says as he runs at a talon. Jump that wall again, pussy.
Killing spree.
Fucking talon players, bro. You wanna join the team fight? I'm dead. Oh, I hate talent so fucking much, bro. I mean, yeah. The talon hit it right on the head, right? I have a million movement speed, but what the fuck doesn't matter, bro? When everyone is dashing, what the fuck does movement speed matter? Truly. What the fuck does movement speed matter when everyone is dashing? Peasants walk, bro. Champions fly. This is so illegal, by the way, this split push. They are pushing our super minion wave this deep. So they've been doing this for at least 30 seconds. Dragon is about to be up in 20. I wonder if we can contest that. Well, I guess I caught the Ash arrow. Better me than Twitch. And it's down for the dragon fight. I'd like to pull this out. It's a bit of a situation. Where did my Awaken go? When did I use Awaken? Did my keyboard double press again? Well, so we're not fighting this or what? Whatever, bro. Why are we pushing mid lane instead of fighting this? How are we getting shoved out here? Are we that much weaker? Ah. I'm seriously pissed off at being outmaneuvered by these type of champions, man. Fucking jumping a million walls and tearing me to shreds. They're full 80, but it doesn't really matter. I can't build tanky against that. I'm doing too much max health damage. Frozen Heart might help, it's cheap. There's a lot of armor and no health. I don't know how we don't contest that dragon, by the way. Teemo just needs to put down a million shrooms and we control that river. Well, I guess I'm decently tanky when Talon isn't hitting me as well. That's something. That Talon is just so fucking fat. He already has his armor penetration. And he jumps the wall again. Bro, I swear to God. These players that pick shit like Talon or Echo, they will never ever learn how to position well. If they never stop playing these champions, then it's not really a problem, right? If they never stop playing these champions, it's not a fucking problem. Who cares? Then they don't need positioning. But if they ever want to play something that doesn't have a million dashes, they're gonna be a fish out of water. Because every time this Talon is out of position, he either turns invis, because his ult doesn't even have 60-second cooldown in the mid game, or he jumps a wall. It's just... he's never out of position, man. It's so frustrating. If I at least still had Everfrost, I'd have the tiniest chance of catching him, actually. I could CC chain him for my team. And I'd have a little bit of range. Alright, let's see what we can do here for the team fight. We need to protect our Twitch. Oh shit, I got feared away. So much for protecting Twitch on the team fight. Okay, that Sundered Sky healing actually saved me. But my team is doomed. Or are they? Holy shit, Riven with the comeback? Fight me. Ah, you pussy, whatever. Man, for a second I thought my Twitch was safe when he was fighting the Ashe, but then he took a little bit too long killing the Ashe when she flashed out and Shyvana engaged him. I thought I was fine fighting Naafiri, and like I thought the main worry was, okay, Naafiri could try to jump onto my Twitch. But then out of nowhere Shyvana shows, and she was the actual problem. Boy, I cannot be fucking asked today. This is so fucking annoying. Yeah. I'm so pissed, man. I'm so pissed off. I can't even hide it. I'm so fucking pissed. Is there a team comp that's more annoying than this for Udyr? Perma-slow. Just perma-slow. I have Boots of Swiftness. I have Deadman's Blade. It doesn't even fucking matter. Oh my fucking god. I'm tilted off the face of the earth right now. I'm so fucking pissed. Yeah, but we're not gonna take this dragon anyway. I saw my team. 4 people grouping around dragon. Don't kid yourself. We wouldn't have fought this dragon anyway, right? Just like last time, we would have given it. Let them have the strongest cloud, the strongest dragon soul in the game. That's the play. Just let them have it, bro. I mean, what do I do? Build more mobility? Is that the play? I fucking get Rocket Belt? I need even more mobility? God, I can't wait for the Udyr buff. Lord knows I need the extra movement speed.
Stability and strength. Winter's flow. Training your honor.
An ally has been slain.
Yikes. Our Twitch got caught.
Brings growth.
Bro, they're so fucking fast with Cloud Soul.
I bridge many divide. Winter's flow.
And jump the wall again. Yep, it should be almost up again. Jump the wall, jump the wall. Bro, it's like a fucking hate crime to do that in front of Udyr. Like, this fuck-ass Naafiri champion just used her dash here, then went invulnerable here, and then jumped the wall here. The fuck is the counterplay? It's so annoying. Like, it's not even worth chasing. I could get her eventually. I could catch her. But it would take so long for my crippled-ass champion to do that, that by the time I catch her, I can't take Baron anymore. So I just have to let her go. This is why I'm so greedy with my flash on Udyr all the time. I mean, that bought some time for my teammates. I feel like that was a fine Zhonya's. Yeah, I just need some more ability power here, so I can fight back. That would be good. Wow, they have 2 Serpent's Fang as well. This is such a hate crime, man. I can't even use my shields. You know, I can afford a redemption. Maybe it's not about what I should buy, but what I can buy. We have a supporter KDA anyway. Why not embrace it? We can always sell redemption if we can afford something bigger, I guess. But I think for now it's pretty important that we get an item spike. Every fight could be the last one. Also, with redemption I can help my team, which is clearly winning. There we go. Now we're doing our part. Yo, can we just force the finish so they can't do the split push bullshit? I think that's the play. Wow, Naafiri is still not recalling. Well, this was the last time you're not recalling. GG. Hey, is this PvE? Hey, Kobe, Matt. No, it's not. I always have high ping on PvE. It's pretty unplayable. Right now, we're just testing out AD items on Phoenix Udyr to see if we can abuse the changes. So as I discussed earlier, Udyr gets 80 scalings on W and E, and I'm specifically interested on the 80 scalings on E. Because I want more movement speed on Udyr, but I like to play Phoenix Udyr. So yeah, we're testing out 80 items on the Phoenix. First game, we got top lane, Spear of Shojin, went pretty well. Second game, Sundered Sky, not that much, but the enemy team was insanely annoying. And we were behind. So we can give Sundered Sky another shot another time. But this team was annoying as fuck to deal with as Udyr. I want to try Spear of Shojin and Trinity Force more though. I think those are the ones with the highest value for Phoenix Udyr. What are the upcoming changes? Right here. Oh. Right here. How can I... Wait, can I link you this? Oh yeah. Nice. There you go, bro. Udyr Changes should be on the PvE already, I think. Because they are coming next patch. So, on live server. So they should be on PvE already. Udyr is losing AD ratio and base damage on his Q. But he's gaining a whole new ratio, which is max HP on hit Q. And his W now scales with bonus AD. The healing of W scales with bonus AD. and the speed of his E scales with AD, which is fucking crazy. But I like to play Phoenix Udyr, so I'm like, damn, I wanna have what the QMax Udyr players have, but I wanna keep playing Phoenix Udyr. So I'm trying Spear of Shojin and Trinity Force. Because those are pretty good, even if you're a Phoenix Udyr. Especially Spear of Shojin. It buffs ability damage. Whoa, what's this? Panda60, thanks for the follow, I appreciate that. Much appreciate. How significant is that E speed buff? Like, say he has 280 items, how much movement speed does he get? Well, we can do the math. I'm sure it would be better to like feel it out. But with testing it ourselves. But let's see. E speed now scales with 5% per 100 bonus 80. Let's say you build 280 items. An 80 item gives between 40 and 60 AD. It depends on what kind of items you're building. Let's say worst case scenario. You're building 2 items that give 40 attack damage. Like bruiser items. Bruiser items are like the best on Udyr, right? You don't want to go full AD. So we have 2 40 80 items. So we get 80 bonus 80 instead of 100 bonus 80. So we would get 3% bonus movement speed. That's not a lot, but we'll have to see if this is decaying or consistent movement speed. And having more movement speed is better than having not more movement speed, to say plainly, right? It's something extra that we didn't have before. I don't think it's gonna be like game-breaking fast, but if you have 380 items, you're gonna feel the difference. 180 item might not change a lot, but we'll have to feel it out. I don't think they're forcing him to play AD. I think Phoenix Udyr has been stronger forever. And Riot wants to balance that by giving buffs to AD Udyr. Phoenix Udyr is simply stronger. There's no argument against that. There's absolutely no argument against that. Phoenix Udyr is simply stronger. They're just buffing it to make him either viable as well, or they're pushing for hybrid Udyr, because they buffed anything else that also had to do with hybrid. Anyone else notice that? How they buffed all that hybrid stuff? We got AP Xinzao buff, we got AP Ezreal buff, we got Static Shiv is coming, right? Riot is just pushing for hybrids, I think, and Udyr happens to be a hybrid. I'm the same person as Kobe, Matt Lamar. I just got an advertisement, so I swapped. Wait, you got an advertisement for Twitch? On YouTube? After those changes, do you think AP Udyr will be unplayable? No. This doesn't change anything about Phoenix Udyr. Phoenix Udyr is completely the same. QMax Udyr is just catching up right now. This doesn't nerf Phoenix Udyr at all. The only thing that changed is they took away 0.2% AP scalings from the Awakened Q. You could consider this a nerf, but our Awakened Q is still gonna be strong enough to one-shot people, and it also got a max health scaling, and you will have at least 2 to 3 health items on AP Udyr, so it's fine. Actually, nothing changes for Phoenix Udyr. If anything, Phoenix Udyr got stronger by having the option to go hybrid items now. We're gonna go Spear of Shojin this game again. We're laning against the Jax, so Trinity Force would suck. We're trying Spear of Shojin. This lane is not gonna be easy in general, but we'll see what we can do. I gotta play safe till level 2, so I can get my Awakened Turtle. And I should be able to face tank his engages.
We are the keepers of life and death.
Come on, brother. You gotta be like this. Let me have a little something too. Why can't we both eat? Huh? Okay, we got the level 2. I should have taken Shield Bash with me. I had to do my runes pretty fast because I was yapping so much. An advertisement on YouTube, so I wanted to hear it, so I went to Twitch. Oh, that's what you meant if you got an advertisement. I thought you got an ad that was like, you should go to Twitch. Twitch is like way cooler. It's like, there's no way there's Twitch ads on YouTube. Ah, you caught me. I was greedy for that, minion. Had to have it. So far, so good. We're surviving, which is really all you can hope for against Jax. If you build full AP with like one armor item against Jax, you pretty much auto-win. Yeah, you pretty much automatically win against him by kiting his auto attacks. But that's not what we're gonna do. We're here to build an AD item on Phoenix Udyr, so we are going to build Spear of Shojin. Perfect. I don't like to pick Ignite on Udyr top lane if I don't play an aggressive item build. But I'm always afraid the enemy top laners are gonna take Ignite. So I'll take it just in case they do. Because I don't wanna deal with a super aggressive top laner with no way of fighting back. I knew I was gonna miss that. I'm running out of time here, goddammit. I really needed to get that shove in. Gonna put one more pointed turtle and a third one as well. And then we can start putting points in Phoenix. Gotta play it safe early and then come back around later. Oh, where's Spear of Shojin? There it is. We can move it. So earlier today we played against Fiora. And we just did Spear of Shojin, plated steel caps, and we just completely demolished her. I think we can do the same with Jax. Then again, some tenacity would be nice against this team. Maybe I'll pick up Mercury Treads. Why is this Jax so low on health? Did he face tank the minions? Well, I'm not gonna give him the shove in now. Because then he just goes base. We can't have that. Nice walk, bro. He's mad. Where's the shove in, bro? I thought you wanted to shove this in. Why, you going base now anyway? God damn it, we missed the cannon again. But you know what? We can make him miss the cannon as well. And we get a plating. So it's worth it. Alright. Yeah, he almost lost the whole wave. Who cares if I'm missing cannon minions, if he misses them as well? Ooh, close one. Almost had me there. He had me sweating, I can't lie. That boy had me sweating for a second.
An ally has been slain.
Building full damage amp Riftmaker Shogun feels so nice on Phoenix Udyr. Well, you have to be really careful if you do that, because then you have a lot of health but no resistances. So max health damage champions just eat you alive. I think this Jax might be a little slow in the head. Oh, he's staying. You see. You wanna farm that? You gotta tank that.
An enemy has been slain.
I like the little extra 80 we have on auto attacks. It gives our Phoenix a little bit more impact.
An enemy has been
I'll keep shoving in lanes. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, he takes the base this time. We don't need to get any kills on this Jax, so long as we keep getting platings. If you ever find yourself against the Jax top lane, always go Phoenix Udyr. That shit is a banger. Oh, he was back fast. Did he rush boots? Tier 1 boots. Not too much. I actually need to stay for my pickaxe.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
That's not good. See, this is the moment where you would really want TP, so you can help your team. That's cool though. This guy can't dive me unless he gets a gank. If he dives me, I can outplay it with Flash. Take a sneaky recall now. Nah. I actually don't want this guy to ravage my tower. Hopefully they bring back the AP ratios on Rek'Sai. That was fun. Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? That didn't last long though. I don't even know why they nerfed AP Rek'Sai. It wasn't broken. It was just some people having fun with it, but I guess we were having too much fun, huh? I'm really psyched to try out the Burn and the Omnivamp as well. I think it's super interesting to have a Vamp Phoenix build. If you go Omnivamp boots, like the new boots, plus Riftmaker. Because vamping pretty much only used to be a thing for champions that have it in their kit, or AD champions that can build lifesteal, right? Ooh, he got me. I should have flashed way earlier. I didn't notice him ulting at all. If I flashed that ult damage, his auto attack doesn't kill me there. I think I will pick up Mercury Treads. Yeah, they just have a little bit too much hard CC for my liking. Maybe it's a bit too early to having built Mercury Chits, but I had the perfect gold amount to build it, so I went for it. If I have Spear of Shojin, I actually hard win the matchup against Jax here. That's okay. We can wait a little longer. We are already winning, you know, or at the very least playing even. He doesn't really know how to play the trades at all. Yeah, this guy's a bit of a newbie, I think. He doesn't know what to do. That's funny if you play Udyr top lane, and there will be some top laners who seemingly have never played against Udyr top. At the end of the day, he's mainly a jungler, so I don't really know the matchup. Yeah, I'm 2 levels ahead already.
An ally has
God
been slain.
damn.
An ally has been slain.
Movable turtle. Stability and strength. Summer flame.
That's pretty much all there is to it. Activate your Phoenix before a trade, so he takes overtime damage. Then if he uses his E, don't attack him or you'll feed into the damage of it. Your Awakened Turtle will tank his E damage, and then you trigger Phase Rush and disengage. And at the very least you'll trade even. Sometimes you'll mess up your spell rotation like I did there, and it's gonna be a little scary. But not like life-threatening scary. I'm gonna have to sell my Doran's ring here to get my item. That sucks. That sucks big time. But the Spear of Shojin Power Spike? Not to be underestimated.
Walk with the spirits. Autumn's wind.
He's gonna TP back in as well, right? But his tower's gonna be gone by then.
An ally has been slain. Your team
Top gap.
has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has
Beautiful,
destroyed a
beautiful
turret.
top gap. We got even farm, but I'm for sure stronger than him right now, and I got his tower. So I'm calling top gap. He's gonna outscale me eventually if he builds lifesteal and more attack speed. But for now,
An
I
enemy
think we
has
win
been
fights.
slain.
Okay. Oh, don't do that, please. Oh no!
Winter flow. Ionia's spirit.
Has destroyed a turret.
Yikes, man! Getting ganked by the mummy. Not the good kind.
To walk with the spirits. To adapt to their demands. Awaken, turtle!
Yeah, boy. This Jax calls mid-cap in all chat. Buddy, be so honest with yourself right now. Is it really mid-cap?
Stability
Is it truly mid-gap with one gank after 15 minutes?
An enemy has been slain.
Or was it top gap all along? Or was it top gap all along, little guppy? And the enemy surrendered. What the fuck?
Victory.
Jack says I only got kills from ganks. Well, I did get one early gank. Well, it's not like I was losing the trades. I did receive one early gank. If I build Leandries there and go damage runes, I actually shit on this guy even harder. But that's not what we're here for today. Alright. Man, I hope I can get more jungle games here. There's something I want to try out on the top lane, maybe this stream. But I want to try out Spear of Shojin Jungle Udyr first. Here's the thing. We'll play 2 more games this stream. 2 more games. If I get jungle, we'll try out Spear of Shojin Phoenix Udyr. If I get top lane, I'll try that thing that I wanted to try out. So, here's the thing, right? I used to play a lot of ranged Udyr top, I like to call it. What you do is, you build your runes in a way that maximizes your poke damage. So when you touch the enemy with Phoenix, it triggers Arcane Comet, Scorch, and Cheap Shot. And if it's an Awakened R, Axiom Arcanist as well. So there's like 4 damage sources at once, which is super strong in the early game. In an all-in, you deal 100 damage more. Which is nuts for the early game. Really, really nuts. But, you know, that item build is being removed next patch, as many other things, because Arcane Comet is shit on melee champions in the coming patch. But that got me thinking, what if instead of a hyper poking build, you do like a hyper sustain build? But it would be too easy to just build lifesteal, and also that costs a lot of money, right? What I'm thinking is, you go top lane Udyr, and then you go Grasp of the Undying, so when the enemy trades with you, you can trigger this and it heals you. You go Font of Life, which you can actually trigger on yourself even if allies aren't near you. So this will trigger every 20 seconds if the enemy takes damage by Phoenix. Second Wind, of course, or Bone Plating, depends. We could go Revitalize then. Maybe. I think it might be overkill. Overgrowth could be better for scaling. And then for even more sustain, you could go Taste of Blood. So Taste of Blood is pretty much the exact same rune as Font of Life. But for Domination Tree, right? So we get both of these healings at the same time. This would definitely be the strongest sustain. You could also go Absorb Life. But to trigger Absorb Life, you actually need to last hit the minions. It's not good enough for the minions to die near you. So that's a bit of a problem. Anyway, I forgot to do my runes. Fuck. Yeah, we'll just do Phase Rush again. Phase Rush is always good. Also, it's gonna get removed coming patch, so let's have fun with it while it's here. Alright. Spear of Shojin Jungle Udyr. Let's hit it. Oh man. I'm getting all stiff here. Here we go.
Tiger begins its hunt. Spirits of Ionia.
Well, then again,
First land.
if this is our last game trying out 80 items on Phoenix Udyr,
To Summoner's
we
Rift.
did try out Spear of Shojin 2 times already on top lane Phoenix Udyr, and many patches ago I actually tried it out on Phoenix Udyr in the jungle already. We know it's good. So we should do Trinity Force.
I bridge
Let's do
divide.
Trinity Force, because we haven't played that at all today. I think that's much better.
First blood.
I will use your
An
blessing.
ally has been slain.
Alright. That's what we're gonna do. Die bot lane instantly. Wait, our... Okay.
Tiger. Vigilant guard.
Not gonna get mad. Just questioning. You know, I'm a curious little jungler right now. Why would Smolder take a fight with the enemy bot lane if he has TP?
Ionia's fate
Like,
is my
you and Pyke just took a fight to the death
flame.
while you had TP. Is that the play?
We need no help. Until there is balance, we cannot surrender.
What is happening?
Raises his ship.
Go back to your lane! This Lux is missing a whole wave, a cannon wave!
Tiger.
Dude. Okay, this last one is cursed, isn't it? But that's okay. I can still limit test the Trinity Force Udyr. I don't really need a team for that. As long as the enemy doesn't get too insanely fed, so we have somewhat realistic scenarios, I can still limit test it.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, and there comes the first ping on the jungler. That's fun. Get muted. Thank you kindly. Well, I guess it was doomed to happen. So far, I only had non-toxic teammates.
Your sacrifice will yield his life.
Was close. You guys do the rest, right? No, why wouldn't you? Now, why would you be able to do the rest?
An enemy has been
Why
slain.
would you, right? Wait, guys, I'm having a brain blast right now. I think Trinity Force might actually be the best option if we want to try out AD Phoenix Udyr. If we start picking up the rune Jack of all trades. Because imagine this, right? Trinity Force gives us 4 different stats already. Attack damage, attack speed, health, and ability haste. So that's like 4 stacks on our... That's 4 stacks on our Jack of all trades already. And then if we pivot into a tank or ability power item, we are guaranteed to get at least 1 stack more. I'm not sure if we can make an item build where we completely max out the 10 stacks of Jack of all trades. But we can definitely get a comfortable 6 to 7 stacks. Oh my god. I didn't even mean to say that. I didn't even mean to say that, I swear.
Flow.
They're doing dragon.
Show me what you learned.
Any gamers?
We look after what's ours.
Any gamers at all?
Immovable turtle.
Guess not. I guess I'll just go fuck myself. So, I don't understand really what's happening here. The Lux is ganking bot lane and the Pyke is perma-ganking mid lane. Neither of it is working. And we're not grouping for objectives either. This has to be the most bronze game yet.
The great beast
I think this takes the cake for today. That is the most bronze shit I've seen all day, bro. We're just gonna farm it out, get our Trinity Force as fast as possible, and then look for some fights. We probably cannot be fighting against the bot lane or against Nidalee, because they will be giga fat at that point. But we can look for some skirmishes with Aurelia and Xerath. And we gotta stay positive here, right? The game is fucked. Completely. It doesn't mean we can't get anything out of this.
Enemy has been slain.
Jesus Christ, tier 1 boots OP or what? Can't touch that. Not even close.
We look after what's ours. In balance, all things thrive. Blazing Phoenix. Autumn's wind. Summer's flame. Spring's growth. Mother after
I wonder if I could get used to rushing Sheen. That's a really comfortable first back if you don't get a gank. You have 900 gold exactly, so you could get Sheen.
ability and strength. I bring many
Would be nice, you know, would be nice. Phage costing 1.1k gold. You can't get that on first back unless you get a gank going. And then you would have to go Longsword, Ruby Crystal, which I really don't like. Maybe I could start doing Ruby Crystal and Boots. That would be also an option. And then I still have about 250 gold left over for the glowing mode. Yeah, that could be a thing.
I can hear the beast's cries, even
I think I could like the extra mobility early. Yeah, here's the thing with Sheen Rush. I just think not having any stats on Udyr is a bit of a problem. I like building ability power on Udyr early because it gives me damage on my Phoenix, even if I don't have the chance to auto-attack the enemy. And it also gives me a stronger turtle shield. So in a way, building ability power makes Udyr tankier, right? In a way, it makes Udyr tankier.
Mother Bear.
But if I build a longsword, I don't get much out of that. I'll have a faster jungle clear, but my teamfight damage is not gonna improve that much. I'm liking this Sheen damage. Yeah, I should try this out. Next stream, when I'm trying out more AD Phoenix Udyr, we're gonna go Trinity Force Rush, and we'll start with Ruby Crystal, Boots, and Glowing Mode. That way, we actually have, we don't have to go Magical Footwear. We get early mobility on Udyr by rushing Boots. And since we don't have to go Magical Footwear, we have a rune slot open for Jack of all trades. Now it's all coming together.
Ionia's spirits walk.
I think that's a great idea.
An ally has been slain.
Immovable turtle. Springs broke. We look after
Dang, you really all had it up, huh? Still had flash up and that Nidalee is stalking me. Nidalee was mid lane. She must have known I was on my way top lane. Somehow.
we need no help. Mother bear.
Unfortunate.
Walk with the
But we
spirits.
did get the Aurelia flash. I would think it would be pretty hard to build Trinity Force because it's 3.3k gold. Easily one of the most expensive items in the game. But I got it at 11 minutes. At 10 or 11 minutes you should get your first item, and me not having any kills, still making that, is pretty good.
Balance, we cannot surrender. Autumn's wind. Summer's flame.
Now I would love to take some fights with my Trinity Force. With my Trinity Force Power Spike. But I really don't know what to do. My bot lane is behind 40 farm and 1,000,000 kills. Xerath is playing safe. He's nowhere to be found. Only thing I can fight is Aurelia, really.
Mother bear. We are eternal. Current fighter. Make peace with your God. We need no help.
Not bad damage from Machine. Obviously, Aurelia is doing a lot of outplaying, dashing around and shit. I could have ended it early by flashing, but I think we're pretty safe. Like, the little Fiend bursts are nice. I think if you can get at least 2 Sheen procs in a fight, which shouldn't be too hard, it's pretty worth it having this damage early.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Until there is balance, we cannot surrender. I am all healers.
I do hope my team wants to surrender. There's not much point in keeping this going. With a hook like that, bro? Really? Karma wasn't even dodging. Ezreal just used his E. If he's alone, that's killable.
We look after what's ours. Immovable turtle.
Yeah, I figured he would still have his summoner spells.
Walk with the spirits.
I figured. There's no way our bot lane would force it, as behind as they are.
Winter flow.
No, I think overall we had a lot of success with AD Phoenix Udyr today, despite the patches not even hitting live. So you just have to imagine everything I did today is even stronger in the coming patch. Faster E and stronger W shields.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I call the chaos of God. Immovable turtle. Winter flow. Mother bear.
Okay, minute 14, they're in my jungle.
Springs
Not that
grow.
much of a problem, because I farmed it anyway.
Balance, all things thrive.
But annoying regardless.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I'm gonna have to build a tank item again. I'm just too far behind at this point.
We look after Summer's flame.
Shut down.
What's next time? Stability and strength.
How the fuck did Nidalee just trigger Dark Harvest on me if she's not even alive? I walked into a trap, she gets Dark Harvest? How's it a thing if she's dead? That's so fucked up. I feel like she doesn't deserve that. All these Udyr Change, I'm super hyped. I main Udyr as well. Well, good for you. It's a good time to be playing Udyr right now. That much is certain.
Stability and strength.
Are you really going melee into me? Are you fucking nuts? Oh, these greedy little vultures did not want me to farm my Grum. That Asriel was walking into me melee rage. Yeah, let's surrender, please. Get me out of here. This is my best game I think I've played today, and I still want to surrender. I'm 3-1-3. The Trinity Force Udyr feels super good, but this ain't winnable. Come on, let's get out, please. Yes! Huge. Now we have time for another.
We look after what's ours.
Defeat.
Yeah, flip my flapjacks. If you haven't seen the Udyr Changes yet, let me hook you up. Yeah, that's an image link. That should work. These are the changes. Odin, what's up, man? It's been a while indeed. But no fault of yours. I was barely streaming, so when did anyone truly had a chance to find me? Dude, Trinity Force Udyr feels so good. Oh my god. Okay, let's go top lane and do this for fun build that I was talking about. We'll do the super sustain Udyr. The super duper. Ultimate Hunter would be nice. Yeah, with Ultimate Hunter we can get our Awakened Turtle up more often. And just scaling health. So the entire idea is we're piss chilling and we're farming. Whenever the enemy trades us, we get a Grasp of the Undying Stick, which also heals us. And every 20 seconds, when the enemy is damaged by our Phoenix, we get Font of Life heal and Taste of Blood heal at the same time. I actually don't know how much Font of Life heals. It doesn't say anywhere here. But I think it's based on our max health. Link to your Discord doesn't work in your YouTube bio? Really? Oh, must have been old then. Let me fetch you a new one, bro. Right to server. Is that it? I think that's it. I think that works. I thought all the invite links on my YouTube channel that I added were unlimited, right? When you're here, you can edit the invite link and set it to never. They never expire, right? I did that for my my Discord links, but apparently they expire anyway after some time. Man, I just realized something that kind of sucks. So when we play top lane Giga Sustain Udyr, we want to take Font of Life, right? But if we take Font of Life, we can't take Shield Bash. That sucks. We're playing a tank, Udyr support, Udyr top, and we can't get Shield Bash. Oof. So we're not gonna play this build often, but I want to try it out one time. In my opinion, Udyr top is gonna be really strong. Yeah. Yeah. Q-Max Udyr top lane is gonna be a bit of a menace. You can even play Bruiser and tank Udyr now. You don't have to play that hyper-aggressive Q-Max Udyr anymore. Mickey Godzilla, did it work now? Did you get on the server now? Nice been fucking me real bad, but nothing I can do about things I can't control. But how you been doing, man? Oh, same, Odin, same, actually. I feel for you, bro. I've been struggling, to say the least. I messed up an exam in my apprenticeship, and I actually messed it up a second time. And that means I lost my apprenticeship. So I have to find a new one. I've already applied to some, and I've gotten word back. In about a month, I can take my first exam to get into another apprenticeship. The thing is, I have to move states, because I was in the police apprenticeship. And if you drop out of that, you can't become a police officer in the same state anymore. So I'm moving states to become a police officer. Because that's the only job I can imagine. I just didn't try hard enough in my studies. I'll do it again, and this time I won't fuck up. Okay, we don't have any mana sustain runes, which is why we have to pick up Doran's Ring, otherwise we're fucked. We could also go Tear of the Goddess and go into Fimbulwinter, but Fimbulwinter just doesn't hit the same if we don't have Shield Bash. Okay, how much does Font of Life heal? 10. Okay. And that doesn't scale, it only scales with level. Just a Taste of Blood? No, Taste of Blood scales with level and AP and AD. So Taste of Blood is like way better than Font of Life. But they're both good. They pretty much do the same thing. Hello, is it true those changes on Udyr? Everything is on AD scaling now? Yes. As long as Riot doesn't plan to change that. Some of the things might not make the live server if the changes are too strong, right? But as it stands right now, yes. Yes, those things are true. We're getting AD scalings on W, AD scalings on E, max health scalings on Q. Q-Max Udyr is back. But at least they're not nerfing Phoenix Udyr for it, you know? I feel like Riot understands what needed to be done to make Q-Max Udyr stronger. And they didn't have to nerf anything for it. And yeah. Not gonna lie, I was hoping I was going to play against aggressive top laner, but this guy has no ignite and plays Maokai top. I think he's piss chilling as much as I am. I can't really test out my sustain build against that, right? There's no way he ever kills me. He's a fucking tank.
First
Look at this guy, I can just push him around. I just tanked a cannon minion for years, and that probably did more damage than him. The only thing I have to watch out is my mana. Since we don't have a mana rune. We could go Rod of Ages. I think that's a fire item for the sustain Udyr build. That makes sense. That just makes sense, right? Yeah, we go Rod of Ages first. Sit and scale. My type of build. Well, that guy wanted to save his flash. Good on him, actually, because I would have flashed right after him. He has TP, so there's no way for us to shove in this wave. Yep, he is TPing. So we're just heading out. Rod of Ages. Let's grab this, and that. That's good. No, it's not working for me. It might be a problem with my Discord. Oh. Well, I did send you a fresh invite link. There's multiple invite links on my YouTube. You can find them on my YouTube banner, and if you click on one of my videos, they are also in every description. One of them has got to work, because usually I set them on I set them on fucking goddammit. Never expiring. I set them to never expire. And there is people joining my Discord daily. It's actually crazy. I have more people on my Discord than I have followers on Twitch. I have no idea how my Discord is growing that fast. There's like over 500 people there. To be fair, my YouTube is much bigger than both of them combined. Still though, I didn't think growing a Discord community is that easy. Yeah, oh my god, I'm taking this Maokai on a fucking doggy walk, bro. I think 144 health from Taste of Blood and 105 from Font of Life already? That's not bad, right? What the fuck, he just flashed? Well, what, bro? He's a scarado. Oh my god, I meant to awaken R. Then I got greedy for an auto attack. Alright. Time to reap our reward. This is what we do on the hyper sustain Udyr. We out sustain the enemy so hard that we can just go up to the tower and take our platings. We pluck them like ripe apples from a tree. I actually don't have to put any points into Turtle. Got all the sustain I need already. I got outplayed. Oh, I was so fucking greedy. I was so fucking greedy there.
An enemy has been slain.
I can TP back in though before he can shove this in. It's fine.
Give me a break, give me a break.
No, I don't live in the US. I live in Germany, Odin. But Germany also have states. There's 16 states in Germany.
Angers of Phoenix, I feel its challenge.
It's much like states in USA. A bit more united, I'd say. Which is funny, considering the USA is called the United States. But I just feel like the rules within the different states of Germany are much closer than the ones in America. Right? In the USA, they got all these... they got red states and blue states, right? There's like states that are more liberal and states that are more conservative. In some states, there's laws against guns. You can't open carry. In other states in America, you can open carry, right? Which is also the reason why I'm never ever visiting the fucking USA. Because I'm terrified of the Second Amendment right. Every fucking lunatic gets to walk around with a gun? Yeah, no thanks. That was a very poorly timed ult from the Maokai. If he timed it any other way, I might have died there. No knife lunatic in Europe? Okay, come on. Knives and guns, that apples to oranges, silly down. I mean, I agree that there is a rise in fucking knifers in Germany, and it's a big problem. But at least... it's such a bad argument, forgive me, but at least there's no school shootings, right? In Germany, you don't have to worry about school shootings. And I think that's worth a lot. I'm not even shitting on the US. I'm just making a point. I want to be clear about that. I think it's terrible what's happening. And I'm happy I don't have to worry about it. Me and this Maokai are just having the sustain battle of the century. I should go base and grab my Rod of Ages. I'll just take one more wave. Also, I feel like I'm close to killing this Maokai, but let's not risk that. Let's just take this wave and get the fuck out. Oh, you're gonna freeze it, big boy? You're not doing shit. You're Sunfire, you idiot. Why is he face tanking the wave?
You cannot outrun me.
R is still on AP? Yes, of course. Phoenix still... There's nothing changing about Phoenix Udyr. They're only changing QMax Udyr. The only way this changes Phoenix Udyr is if you're building AD items on Phoenix. So if you're like a Phoenix player who went Spear of Shojin or Trinity Force, you have now received a buff. There's nothing bad happening to Phoenix. There's absolutely nothing bad happening to Phoenix. I think I'm starting to lose the sustain battle. The cooldown of my runes is too long. I actually need to play around the Taste of Blood, Font of Life cooldown. If I fight him when it's down, I actually lose because of his passive. I should just build Liandry's. That would really suck for him, wouldn't it? Like, we trade even, but as soon as my minion wave walks up, he'll just auto-attack it and heal for 200 health, yeah. He's out-sustaining me because I don't have enough damage. I did not expect to find another sustain enjoyer while I play this item build. This is so stupid. Yeah, I need Liandry's. I need to farm a giga amount of gold to get Liandry's. Fast. If I ever get him isolated like this, I can hit him with the Awakened Q though. That hurts him. I got some max health damage there.
Enemy double kill.
Yeah. I already... If I hit good Awakened R's and Awakened Q's, I got the max health damage to hurt him. He's not invincible. Yeah, he went base. That means I won! Top gap! Now for my plating. I said now for my plating. Thank you kindly. Goodbye. Not like I'm gonna need my flash in this lane anyway. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I'm dead. Was that recall there really greedy? I don't feel like that recall was greedy. That's annoying. Red and blue states just mean they lean a certain way politically. Right, but they also have like different laws depending on what kind of way they lean. There's like some laws, for instance, no, some states that have a law where it's not allowed to record a phone call without letting the other person know that you're recording it. That's illegal in some states, but in other states it's not illegal. Right? And I feel like Germany doesn't have that. There's definitely also like states that lean differently, politically speaking, in Germany. We have that too, right? We have that. But there's the same rules for pretty much everyone. You keep finding yourself isolated, boy, and it's a problem. Did this fucking Maokai just place a pink ward in the top bush so I couldn't clear it? Or did it just expire and it wasn't a pink ward?
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
I'm on to you.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Enemy rampage.
I should have rushed Liandry's. I didn't think his sustain would be that much of a problem.
outrun me. No one survives life.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use my awakened turtle on the next rotation. If I don't get isolated Qs, I don't have enough max health damage right now. Give me some health back, bro. I need it. Thank you. Okay, 600 gold and we have Liandry's. You know, I could just build anti-healing. That would have been much cheaper. But that's kind of rude, right? I don't think he will do that either. We want to have an honest sustain battle, don't we? I think you're running out of mana, boy. Which is not a problem I'm having. Your health sustain might be a little better than mine. But you're running out of mana. Our sustain battle shall be legendary. I'm getting ganked? Who dares interrupt our battle? Surely not. Ah, Sona's top lane. I saw. I'll get a plating though. Yoink! Top gap. Alright, we can get the Liandry's. You didn't get anti-healing, right? No, he didn't. But he got his shield now. Oh. Interesting. Alright. Let's have at it! Our legendary battle starts here. I ain't done with you! Fine. You're disengaging me, I don't like it. Yeah, that max health damage is packing. I wish there was like a mana drain item. That would be like the ultimate weapon against him right now. Because he sort of runs out of mana quickly, but not quick enough. Alright, I needed Awakened Turtle. This was a lot of Awakened queuing and Awakened R-ing. I need an Awakened Turtle. Need a quick break. Okay, now we can continue. This is not at all what I expected this top lane to go like. But I love it. He's running out of mana. I'm full mana. Rod of Ages mana sustain is actually genuinely disgusting. Because I'm tanking so much damage, it regenerates my mana. I could have found an Awakened Q here, I think. just say I lack sustain, boy? Hell no. What I need is damage against his sustain. I'm already out-sustaining this guy. Because he needs to use way more mana than me. He might heal a little bit more than me, but it doesn't matter because he has no kill pressure. Because he didn't build any damage. I actually have kill pressure on him if he starts running low on mana. Right here. One more isolated Q and he dies. It was an absolute honor. It was an absolute honor to play against you, Maokai. At the end of the day, I have won our honorable top lane sustained battle. What do I need here? Magic resistance? Gotcha. Wow, that was crazy. I just laid 24 minutes straight against this Maokai. That was one of the funnest top lane games I've ever had. I'm saying it like it's over, but yeah, pretty much. I mean, the most interesting part is over now. This build was all lane phase.
Has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
How many grass stacks do we have? 75! Oh my god! 75 grasp stacks. Jesus Christ. If I had a VOD YouTube channel, I would upload this game on there, completely uncut. Oh my god. Orc and Malmoritus? Borg would be pretty good. It would give me more sustain and it would boost my damage, right? But I already have Liandry's. I think Liandry's is doing work. It pains me to attack this Maokai with my teammates. Alas, our sacred bond has been broken. Oh shit. I did not see a Zoe bubble on the ground there. I did not see a Zoe bubble. I must have walked straight into that one, huh? Do I need armor? Not really. Like, do we really respect the fleet footwork Senna? Nah, right? I'll just get another AP item. What would sustain Udyr want? You know, the smartest thing here would to go anti-healing because they have Maokai Mundo. But as long as they don't build anti-healing, I won't. And the fact that disgusting ass Senna built that doesn't matter. We sustain top laners have integrity. Or we could go Malignance. That's devious. Yeah. I get more Awakens.
Even in death, silence is free. God spirit!
Oh shit. Whoa! What the fuck did our Seaweed just do to them? Ew. I'll TP to them as soon as they're on base.
Weapons are for the weak.
Well, boys, there we have it. 1.6k healing on Font of Life and Taste of Blood each. I don't think that's bad at all. Yeah, that was crazy. I expected very aggressive top laners. If you've been watching the stream for earlier than this game, you've noticed what kind of top laners I'm playing against. I had a Presti attack Ignite Fiora and Ignite Jax. So like super aggressive top laners against Udyr. Oh no, I could have honored Maokai. I hope he didn't honor me. No, okay. I only got this honor. Good. I have most damage dealt. I was just... Bro. the 17-5 Sivir was just hard carrying, annihilating team fights. While I was just farming damage off of Maokai top lane. So I have most damage dealt. That shit is fucking nuts. Wow. Man, I'm so glad we played this one. Not what I expected at all, but what a game. What a game. Okay, so in conclusion, we can say 80 items Phoenix Udyr, working pretty well. Spear of Shojin, top lane, first game, really strong. As soon as I had finished, this Fiora had no chance whatsoever. Second game, we were jungle and tried Sundered Sky. I fell behind early, but regardless, Sundered Sky I feel like doesn't hit the same. It's a decent choice, but not the best. Then we had another Spear of Shojin top lane game. It was fine. We got an early gank, we got ahead, and then we were winning. And then we tried out Trinity Force. Now, this might be a loss, but we were 3-1-3, and our team was hard losing from minute 1, right? So Trinity Force, to me right now, has the highest potential out of all 80 items. I want to try that out more, especially combining Trinity Force, which gives 4 different stats, with a specific rune set where we pick up... Where is it? Here. Jack of all trades. For each different stat, we gain a stack. For each stack, we get 1 ability haste, and for every 5 stacks, we get bonus adaptive force. And if we build 180 item on Phoenix Udyr and then pivot into tank and AP items, we get hella stacks out of Jack of all trades. So yeah, here's what I'm thinking. Trinity Force Phoenix Udyr would probably be nice with Conqueror. We can't go Phase Rush actually, because Phase Rush is getting removed. We can try out the new movement speed rune. We might have enough damage to trigger it if we build Trinity Force, right? Yeah, Aftershock is an option. Yeah, but we'll likely have to go Conqueror. Maybe Trinity Force, maybe Electrocute. But yeah, let's just say Conqueror for now. Then we would go Triumph, more ability haste, Last Stand or Coup de Grace. And then we go, instead of going Magical Footwear and Cosmic Insight, we want to buy boots early to get early mobility and Jack of all trades stacks. So we would probably go Cashback, Jack of all trades. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much our only option. We can maybe even pick more movement speed here. That would be like the idea. I think. Yeah. Alright, boys and girls and everything in between and outside of that spectrum. It has been absolutely real. I had a total blast today, but I'm heading out. I shall see you soon. If you want to keep up to date with everything I do, you can follow my Twitter at wild_Udyr. Feel free to join my Discord. If you want to see some quality content, head over to YouTube or Wild Udyr on YouTube. And if you like neither of that stuff, I just catch you back on my stream. With that being said, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and most important of all,